What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. As I'm always intrigued to know what y'all got to say about these topics. And ladies and gentlemen and ladies, yo, I'm going to say this real quick. I just got to take my victory lap on these Tank Davis fools, man. Because, on these Tank Davis fans, excuse me, who are fools. But nonetheless, got to take my victory lap on these fools because, bro, I've been doing sports journalism now going on 3 years. I'm about at my 2.5, right over the 2.5 year mark. And for the last 2.5 years, I have not taken the L yet when it comes to Tank Davis. Tank Davis is the most predictable, the most cowardice dude I think is in the boxing game. And I say this as a dude that was a fan of Tank's long before I started getting into the boxing realms and boxing, reporting. But like right before I started this channel, I really came off of the Tank Davis wave because, dude, I'm noticing he like to talk a big game, but when it comes time to, earn that reputation or whatever you want to say, prove that he's the quote-unquote face of boxing and all that stuff, he never lets me down. Anyway, it's never a surprise because I've been saying for the last 2.5 years, or the last 3, 4.5, if you want to be frank, because I came off the Tank Davis wave shortly before I started my sports journalism platform. I've been saying that this dude is just going to cherry pick his way into superstardom. And, I would say that Tank been a superstar for the longest, but I don't know, man. I don't know how to say it in the sense of, like, I don't want to sound like I'm completely hating on the dude. Tank Davis is a generational fighter. He just ain't proved it. He has not proved it. I don't know how good Tank Davis is. And this is what I've been saying since before I started my platform. How am I supposed to say that Tank Davis is one of the best boxers I've ever seen when he's never fought another one of the best boxers I ever seen, i.e. maybe Devin Haney, i.e. maybe Shakur Stevenson, as far as in his generation within his weight class. This dude continues to fight these tomato cans, these Joe Schmoes, because I'm going to be 100, y'all. I don't know what a Lamont Roach is. Only reason I knew who Frank Martin was is because I'm with Man Down. Errol Spence is my guy. I'm loyal to the soil. So I knew who Frank Martin was because he's come up under Errol Spence, and Errol Spence promotes him, blah, blah, blah. But even then, I said that I knew that Frank Martin was still a bit of his developmental stage. But honestly, I think that Tank took the fight because he knew if he would have waited another 2-3 years to fight Frank Martin, he would have got caught. He would have easily got caught because Frank got the intangibles as far as the foundation, the basics. Frank got that. He just don't have the experience. He don't really have the wherewithal to if he got into a bad spot, because even him, he was taking a lot of guys that he could beat. But that's understandable when you're 18-0. When you are Floyd Mayweather's #1 prodigy, when you are regarded as the face of boxing, and you on the net talking all this mess to everybody about how you this, that, and the third, you got to prove it, bro. You got to back it up. And this is how I feel about this whole situation. And it ain't just Tank, it's Canelo too, but I don't know about Canelo, man. You know what I mean? He been moving funny. I don't know why he ain't fought David Benavidez yet. I didn't know why he wouldn't give Demetrius Andrade a run. David Morrell. It's been, Canelo been on his ducking mission long before I even thought about making a sports platform. I'll admit, like 6 months before I made my platform, I was thinking about making it. I just, didn't jump in the pool yet, if you will. But I've been off the Canelo long before I even thought about this thing. But I thought that, Tank Davis was a G, me personally. And the fact of the matter that he refuses He refuses to fight anybody that we regard as his equal or equally skilled as him. I can't rock with this dude, man. I've tried. I've tried to be a Tank Davis fan, and I'm the kind of dude that none of my favorite fighters are ducks. That's why Devin has become one of my favorites. At first, I was on the Tank Davis, side. I was over there with y'all, kind of capping a little bit for Tank. But once I started seeing how he was moving, I was like, nah, bro. And Devin Haney has been giving us the fights that we want to see, including, he tried to fight Tio before he fought George Kambosos. Honestly, right before George Kambosos and Tio fought, Tio was supposed to fight Devin Haney. But Tio was, ducking as usual. He thought George Kambosos was the easier fight, got smoked, and then George Kambosos fought Devin Haney, rightfully so. And even now, Tio ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't trying to run that fade with Devin Haney. He talk a big game, but I ain't seen nothing to back it up. But Tank is in that same, you know what I mean, that same tugboat as the rest of these ducks. Because he'll use Devin Haney's name to sell a fight. When it's time for them tickets to be sold, he gonna talk all this yiggity to Devin. And then when it's time to actually book the fight, because his schedule is free, Devin's schedule is free, we never get the fight. And now we getting this Lamont Roach dude who, man, like I said, I don't know who Lamont Roach is like that. I should know as a boxing journalist, as a boxing diehard fan. I remember seeing one. I think I seen one of Lamont Roach's fights, but he got smoked. You know what I mean? So I didn't really think that he would be getting a Tank Davis fight. But lo and behold, you know what I mean? Out of nowhere, another dude that Tank Davis is gonna clean up easily. He keeps taking these predictable outcome fights and expecting us to cheer him on or regard him as something special. I don't, man. I don't. And I remember vividly Coach Calvin Ford and Leonard Ellaby talking about, Devin Haney ain't sold enough pay-per-views. He ain't did enough this. He ain't made enough money. All this crazy stuff. But what has Lamont Roach did? You know what I mean? What has Frank Martin done? What did Ryan Garcia do before they fought? You know what I mean? All these dudes that ain't did nothing, ain't even did as half as much as Devin Haney has done. But this fight is ready. You know what I mean? Leonard Ellaby said specifically that the Tank Davis and Devin Haney fight ain't ready. Okay. So how's the Lamont Roach and Tank Davis fight ready? If the Devin Haney fight ain't ready, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Because he's a duck, a cherry picking, excuse my language, coward. You know what I mean? I don't rock with this stuff, man. But apparently we get in this fight. I ain't gonna say we. You tanker bells who just support anything Tank do, which is shameful. But y'all get in this fight December 14th. Shout out to the bootleg gang. If I do tap into this fight, it's gonna be bootleg. I ain't giving this man no money. I've been off that. You know what I mean? I bootlegged the last 3, 4, probably even 5 of Tank Davis fights. You know what I mean? I don't mind seeing him knock out fools, because like I said, once upon a time, I was a Tank Davis fan. But nah, not no more. I can't say that, man. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all on this one. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay busy on the platform. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.